What is up, everybody? This is Matt with the Hardcover Comic, and today we are going over Marvel Masterworks Ghost Rider Volume 1. Now, this is a book that I'm actually really excited about for a variety of reasons. First off, this is my very first Marvel Masterworks I've ever owned. I've never really gotten into them before, didn't even really know that much about them, so I actually kind of learned a lot going into this. First up, this is the standard edition. This is not the variant cover, this is just the standard cover. The DM variant edition, I learned this on Marvel Masterworks. I got this one because I just like the cover better. The graphic was bigger, it didn't have like this gold foliage around it. And what I learned is that if you get the DM variant, so like the numbering on this one, how it says Volume 1, because it's Ghost Rider Volume 1. Apparently if you would have gotten like the DM variant, it would have been like Volume 280 or whatever number that Marvel Masterworks is currently at, because they number the variant editions in order of the Marvel Masterworks volume as they drop, rather than numbering by the character or the team or whatever the book is. So this is Ghost Rider Volume 1. So hopefully they put out more of these. So yeah, that's what the number one thing that I learned about this is. Another thing, so this one is going to cover his very first appearances. So Marvel Spotlight number 5, which is his first appearance, through number 12, and then Ghost Rider, his solo title, number 1 through 5, and then Marvel Team Up number 15. So it's about 13 or 14 issues in this book. Another thing I learned about Marvel Masterworks, these books are not oversized. They are standard sized issued books, like the 10-inch. They're not 11-inch. They're not oversized or anything like that. They are standard size. But that being said, they're incredible. So anyways, we'll kind of dig in here. So this is Ghost Rider Volume 1. Here's the dust jacket. Kind of talks about all that. And then the back. So the back looks like it only has 9 issues. That is incorrect because it doesn't include all the Marvel Spotlights and everything. So you can ignore the back there. But 75 US, 95 Canadian, printed in China. This just came out. So I was able actually to pick this up on IST for $37.50 with their 50% off. So I'm not mad at that. Standard Marvel Masterworks spine there. Get the dust jacket off here. So you have a beautiful Ghost Rider. For those that know and follow my custom binds and things like that, people know that I am a Ghost Rider fan. So I'm very excited about this for another reason. Another reason being, this is the very first time that Ghost Rider, the original Ghost Rider series from the 70s, has been collected in any other kind of format other than floppies in color. Marvel had put out the Marvel Essentials at one point in time, and the Marvel Essentials, as everyone probably knows, were all black and white. So they did have, a Ghost Rider Marvel Essential. But aside from that, the only other time that you could get the original Ghost Rider run in color was if you had the floppies. And as we all know, those can get very pricey, especially for these first appearances. So this is the first time that's been collected any other sort of format in color, which excites the hell out of me. I've been wanting this for a long time. It's a no-brainer to me. I don't know why Marvel took so long to put something like this out, or why they don't make an omnibus. I mean, come on, they're making Morbius the Living Vampire, which I'm excited about. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably get it. But come on, you're putting on a Morbius omnibus, which is just like a bunch of appearances and arcs, but you still have yet to release an old school Ghost Rider omnibus? I mean, come on, kind of a no-brainer. But that being said, another thing that I learned about these Marvel Masterworks, I was like, well, $75, I didn't pay $75, but $75 cover price for, 14 issues or whatever, that's kind of pricey, right? Especially for a standard size book. A couple things that I learned about this. One, they go into great detail in like color restoration and really bringing the natural colors back to the book and making them nice and crisp. Not only that, but the pages are nice and thick. It's actually a really sturdy quality page. But when I opened this book up for the first time earlier today, and I was kind of flipping through it, the colors in this are insane. insane to me. I've only been able to read these issues previously via digital downloads, I guess you could say. Yeah, the quality on the digital books that I had read previously were not very good. So being able to see this and the color and the bright, I mean, this, the crisp, like Mike said it best when I sent him some pictures, the crisp, they are very crisp. It's just absolutely mind-boggling to me how well it looks. And apparently that's something that the Marvel Masterworks take a lot of pride in, is the color restoration in their books. So if they ever did release an omnibus in this format, I don't know that it would look as crisp and clean as it does here. Maybe it would, I don't know. Yeah, it's, to have it in this format, I'm very, very excited. I do hope that they continue to release the original run through this Marvel Masterworks series. I'll buy them all. I don't care. I think there was originally, I'm having a brain fart, I want to say there's close to 80 issues or so in that original run. If they release them, I'd be stoked. You know, 6 volumes, 7 volumes, something like that. I would be super excited. And if I'm wrong on the amount of issues there was in the original run, ignore what I just said. But I think it was close to that number. I could be I'm gonna be way off and I'm gonna get a lot of comments. But anyway, so there you go. You got Damon, son of Satan, which I also have a custom bind of. My Ghost Rider custom binds. I'm actually sending in another Ghost Rider custom bind here shortly for volume 2 of the 1990s Danny Ketch run. So we'll be getting that back in a few months, and once I get that back, I'll have Mike make me some covers. I absolutely love this right here. This is actually the shot that I sent Mike earlier. It's just super cool, and it just looks so good. But yeah, this one is all Johnny Blaze. So if you grew up like I did in the late 80s, early 90s reading Ghost Rider, you were reading mostly Danny Ketch, with Johnny Blaze as kind of a side character. Well, if you go back to the 70s, this was all Johnny Blaze. So yeah, and I actually have some of these floppies floating around that I've picked up over the years, but they're not like in great condition or anything. It's nothing to write home to mom about. I just wanted to own, you know, that kind of piece of history because I really do love Ghost Rider. So then we get to the back here. You have a little blurb here from Mike Plug from 2018, who is still around. I follow him on Facebook. He doesn't really post on Facebook. Like, it's his page, but it's like his people that post. From what I understand and what I've been told, we've tried reaching out to him before for interviews, and he doesn't do anything. He's kind of up there in age now and just kind of wants to enjoy the art type thing and not really be in the spotlight anymore. But so Mike Plug, Gary Friedrich were the creators of Ghost Rider. Gary Friedrich unfortunately has passed on. There you go. There's something from the 90s. Yeah, July 1992. Mark Teixeira. He's been to a con that I go to about 3 different times now. And every time I go to his table, for whatever reason, he cancels that year. And so, still have yet to get him to sign my stuff. I did get some other people, though. Like Jimmy Palmiotti. He did a lot of stuff in the 90s on it. So anyways, yeah, a lot of cool, really extras and things like that in the back of the book as well. Really awesome stuff. Talks about Jim Mooney, Doug Munch, Tom Burton, Roy Thomas, a lot of people that kind of, Marv Wolfman, Herb Trimpe, that kind of made, Ghost Rider the character that he is today. And then it kind of goes into more about just the Marvel Masterworks. And then you have like the nice pages. So there you have it, folks. Ghost Rider Marvel Masterworks Volume 1. Like I said, hopefully they'll have some more releasing in the near future. But if you can and you're interested, go grab it on IST now. It's super cheap, $37.50. So until next time, power is yours.